What's up, YouTube? I'm Z, and this channel shows you the world through my lens. It's been a few days, which is weird because normally I have something out every day. But we're here. I'm going to make this happen. It ended up being another really long day. I was hoping to be done with some of the stuff that I was wanting to get done at the house like over an hour ago, but it just took longer like things do. You'll probably hear my voice maybe not the same as usual. It's just long days and I'm a little bit tired, but I just felt like it'd been a couple days and I wanted to get something out to you guys. So I'm continuing with my Pink Friday reaction. The next track on the track list that I am going to be reacting to is Right Through Me. This kind of sounds familiar, but I'm not sure. I did see that there was an official music video. However, it said on there that it was the clean version. And I feel like the last couple times that I did the clean version, I just got comments and comments and comments about, don't do the clean version. Why'd you do the clean version? Do anything but the clean version. Okay, so now you know what's going to happen though, right? I'm going to do this one and people are going to say, there's a music video, there's a music video. Whatever, it's fine. We're going to do this and we're going to check it out. Here we go. Oh, right. I can go full screen. Sorry to interrupt. I said this on my Youngboy video, but I know people don't always watch all the videos, which is fine. Watch the artists that you like. My setup is different. We're in the new house. So there's a couple things, guys, that I'm still figuring it out. I'm going to figure out what the lighting situation is going to be like. I was having some trouble, so I had to kind of dim the lights and just do this for now. But once I have a chance to kind of tinker with it a little bit, I'll figure it out. Plus positioning, what's in frame, what isn't in frame. And then I also, I got a really nice gift from my members at the gym as a going away present. So I was able to buy this second monitor. So that's another thing I'm getting used to because now I'll be watching the monitor. And you'll notice that the video used to be here, but now it's here. So everything's going to be a little bit different. We're just figuring it out. We'll see what works. Okay, here we go.
You let me hide, defend my honor, protect my pride. The good advice, I always hated, but looking back, it made me greater. You always told me, forget the haters, just get my money, just get my weight up. Know when I'm lying, know when I'm crying. It's like you got it down to a science. Why am I trying? No, you ain't buying. I try to fight it back with defiance. You make me laugh, you make me hoarse from yelling at you and getting at you, picking up dishes, throwing them at you. Why are you speaking when no one asks you?
Okay, let's pull it back. I kind of like didn't feel a good spot for me to stop because she was kind of going with that continuous flow there. So I let the whole verse play out, but I'm going to pull it back. Couple of things right away. I think I must have heard this on the radio or something because that chorus sounds familiar. Speaking of the chorus, right away, very simple, but very powerful and effective. Right? Is there an echo? Why does it feel like there's an echo? Okay. It does feel like there's an echo. Oh my gosh, I don't know what's happening. Hopefully you guys don't hear the echo. Maybe I'll try to talk a little bit quieter. So, very simple lyrics, but very effective. You see right through me. How do you do that? And I think anybody that has been with a partner that they just gel and click with, immediately understands this. Immediately. What I'll do is I'm going to tell you guys a story. Not right now because I don't want to interrupt the reaction. I'll tell you at the end. So if you're still around, I'll let you guys know a story about this. So just like really cool, like her taking us through this sequence of talking about the, like describing her partner and like why that partner does, or like what the partner does to be special, right? So let's listen to that again.
You let me win, you let me ride, you let me rock, you let me slide. And when they looking, you let me hide. Defend my honor, protect my pride.
I like that part a lot. Remember something, that when you get into a relationship with someone, if they're going to be, you know, your girlfriend, boyfriend, your husband, your wife, whatever it might be, just remember that it's you, like, it's your responsibility. Like, I'll speak about my wife and I. It's our responsibility to watch each other's back, right? So, you know, like, sometimes we let family, we let friends, we let all these things come in, but, you know, it's our job to protect each other. And it's a mutual thing. So I really like that part.
The good advice, I always hated, but looking back, it made me greater. You always told me, forget the haters, just get my money, just get my weight up. Know when I'm lying, know when I'm crying. It's like you got it down to a science. Why am I trying?
See, that part too, it's like, it's almost sometimes shocking when the person, like, you know, you're doing something and the person's like, are you? And you're like, oh, yeah, I am.
No, you ain't buying. I try to fight it back with defiance. You make me laugh, you make me hoarse. From yelling at you and getting at you, picking up dishes, throwing them at you. Why are you speaking when no one asks you? See right through me. How do you do that shit? How do you do that shit? How do you do that shit? How do you?
Really nice layering of the vocals there. So she's coming in like very soft, gentle singing behind the main vocal, and just singing like she's kind of, at moments she's kind of just like almost just harmonizing, like not really singing any words. And the other part she's saying how do you, but she's singing it really nicely in the back. That's a really nice touch.
How do you do that shit? How do you? Doing? Could you see through me? Cause you say Nicki and I say who me, and you say no you, and I say screw you. Then you start dressing and you start leaving, and I start crying and I start screaming. The heavy breathing, but what's the reason? Always get the reaction you wanted. I'm actually fronting, I'm asking you something. Yo, answer this question. Class is in session. Tired of letting passive aggression control my mind, capture my soul. Okay, you're right, just let it go.
So now I think this verse, I kind of felt it in moments in the first verse, especially the way that she ended it with the whole who asked you part. And in this verse, I'm starting to see a little bit more turbulence in there, which is also normal, right? Like, it's not, I mean, obviously I'm not going to get on here and like, you know, gossip with you guys about getting into fights with my wife. I feel like that would be a bad move. Maybe you guys would find it entertaining, but I don't think she would be amused. So, you know, like, I share the good things, but that's like the highlight reel, right? Like Instagram, TikTok, all these things, we talk about the highlight reel, but real life is a little bit messy. Real life gets complicated, and there can be friction. Now, I don't know if, like, some of the stuff that she's saying here kind of seems a level beyond that. So I don't know if this is still talking about her relationship that didn't work out. I'm not really sure at this point, but I know you guys will help me out down in the comments.
Breathing, but what's the reason? Always get the reaction you wanted. I'm actually fronting, I'm asking you something. Yo, answer this question. Class is in session. Tired of letting passive aggression control my mind, capture my soul. Okay, you're right, just let it go. Okay, you got it, it's in the can. Before I played it, you knew my hand. You could turn a free throw to a goal. Nigga got the peephole to my soul.
That was nice. That was nice. I really like that sequence right at the end. Sorry.
To a goal. Nigga got the peephole to my soul.
Nice.
How do you do that shit? How do you do that shit? How do you do that shit? How do you? How do you? How do you? How do you? take it. No, I can't take it. Girl, you see right through me. How do you do that shit? How do you do that shit? How do you do that shit? How do you see right through me? You see right through me, baby. You see.
That was nice. That was a nice, like, ad-lib sung vocal that came in right after the first "You See Right Through Me." That was nice.
You see right through me, baby. You see right through me. You see right through me. Baby.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, I think the thing I appreciate about that is that it's real. Like, you could very easily just make this song and then just be like, only talk about the positive side of things, which is great, right? And it makes people feel good, and people can relate to it, because there are, like, even probably the worst relationships have moments of good. Otherwise, why would you, what would you hold on to? Like, you hold on to something, right? But I think making it real was important, because then you cast a wider net. People feel like it's okay that there's some friction. It's okay that things aren't always 100%. We can have both, right? I thought that was really cool. I was going to share a story with you guys, right, about the chorus. Okay, the reaction's done. So if you don't want to hear more, you're welcome to leave. I don't want to hear complaints that, oh, it's a 15-minute reaction. You didn't have to stay till 15 minutes. The song's over. You can go. Thank you for being here. If you want to stay, about the "You See Right Through Me," how do you do that? So there's lots of stories I can tell, but there's one time that I think I was just at my breaking point, and I was really struggling. It was right after our baby was born. Now, my wife's labor didn't go super smooth. She ended up having an emergency C-section, and baby came out. He was healthy. She was okay as well, which is what you want, right? However, when we got home, obviously the reality of, like, your wife having a C-section sets in, and I'm sure people respond in different ways, but for her, it was really challenging. She was in a lot of pain, and it was really hard for her to do just normal things. And so I took 2 or 3 weeks off work. I made sure I was home every day, and I took care of my wife, because it's my responsibility. And I was also taking care of our baby, because she couldn't get in and out of bed easily. She couldn't pick him up properly. So I had to do those things. She couldn't do basic things to take care of herself. So I had to do those things. And probably about almost 2 weeks into it, I used to sleep on the couch with our son, because he just wouldn't sleep well in the beginning. But I did that so that she could get some rest. And this particular night, he just was having a really, really hard time. And no matter what I did, he just wouldn't calm down. He wouldn't stop crying. And I just remember sitting there, like, almost, I'm not afraid to admit it. Like, I was almost in tears, and I was just looking at him, and he was crying. And I was like, please, I don't know what to do. Please, like, tell me what to do, or tell me how to make it okay. I'm talking to a little baby, right? He's like 2 weeks old. And my wife came out, and I was doing it quietly. So I think she maybe heard him crying or something. And she just came over, and she, like, I knew she was in pain. I knew she was uncomfortable. And she just said, just go lie down in bed. I'm going to take care of him tonight. And I just remember, like, I started crying, and I was like, no, like, I have to take care of you, and I have to take care of him. It's my job. And she's like, if you don't take care of yourself, you're no good to anybody. Like, sorry, I'm trying to just control my emotions. It was a difficult time to remember back, but it was just I was so caught up in thinking, like, taking care of my wife and my son, that I didn't realize, like, I wasn't even noticing that I wasn't taking care of myself. And she just, despite whatever was going on with her, she just knew what to do. And so that chorus, like that, that's probably a very long-winded story, but that chorus made me think of that, right? Because I didn't have to say anything. I didn't have to complain. Yeah. Anyways, that's the story. Oh, man, I'm going to go to bed, guys. I'm tired. If you guys are still here, I appreciate you spending your time with me. I hope you have an awesome day, and I'll see you next time.